If there hope to be a day trader at all, I hate corporate and people. Let me share a story with you, my story. I did the same exact thing like you. I hated my job at the time, and I turned into day trading to replace my salary with trading profits. And that brought a lot of pressure in the beginning that made me rush the process. I did not wait to learn a game. I was not patient with smaller profits, smaller risk. And I just jumped in with both feet in. And of course, I lost a lot of money multiple times until I got to the point where I realized, no, I have to maintain my job and learn that day trading until I learn it completely so I can replace my job. So what I did is I built my trading plan. I worked on my skills, my charts, and all the stuff until I started seeing consistent profits, small profits. And all it takes is to just add a zero to your trade. So if you're trading $1,000 account, add a zero, now you're trading a $10,000 account, and now you have 10 times the profits and 10 times the losses, of course. You keep that in mind. So can you make your main income or from day trading? Absolutely. Yes, you can. But in the beginning, you're going to lose because trading is as simple as this. You are trying to take money from people who are trying to take money from you. And they have been in the game a lot longer than you. So they're gonna win. In the beginning, they're gonna win until you become one of the good players and start pulling money from the newer guys. So that's what it is. So build your trading plan, work on the chart, work on your risk tolerance, work on your risk to reward ratio. And once you figure all this out, everything clicks. Yes, absolutely, you'll be able to make your money from day trading and you don't have to work at all after that. But have a plan. Price action is how the market always has and always will move. This in turn creates natural swing points, which can be used as support and resistance. Nothing new in trading. You're absolutely correct. You explained it perfectly. You hit the nail on the head. Price action and price flow is exactly that. And what makes trading profitable is volatility. And volatility comes from having those natural swing points and where when you look at the chart, you can identify support and resistance. And as they say, the chart has memory or the market has memory. That's why every trader using the specific time frame that you're looking at sees the same support and resistance. So let's say a 5 minute day trader sees the same support and resistance like every other 5 minute day trader out there in the world. And if he knows how to enter and exit the trade the right way, he can definitely be profitable just using one strategy, which is support and resistance. And trading is as simple as that. Support and resistance, risk to reward ratio, and book your profits. That's all. I had a red day today, but did not revenge trade. So it was a good day. Day trading is taking me to another level of inner work with self. Awesome. Awesome. That was my story in the beginning as well. I did not realize how much psychological issues that I have to work on when it comes to fear and greed and other things to be a profitable trader. And it took me a couple of years and a few, let's just say, a few accounts that I blew all the way down to zero. And one day after another, when they like, if I'm winning, I have a emotional minefield waiting on me. If I'm losing, there is a lot of fear happening. And after so many times of winning and losing and winning and losing, I became numb to it. And when I became numb to it, that's when I started seeing profit on a regular basis. So yes, working on somebody like Mark Douglas calls it self-analysis. Self-analysis is a lot more important than technical analysis and fundamental analysis combined. Because at the end of the day, the market can't do anything to you. You are fully responsible for either exiting the trade, protecting your capital, booking your profit, booking your stop loss, whatever it is. The market can't do anything. We are responsible at the end of the day. And I'm glad somebody brought it up because self-analysis, in my opinion, is the most important part of day trading. Only way to fail is to be over leveraged. $50,000 account should be max 3 micros, but mostly 1 or 2. Absolutely. Look, over leveraged people when they come from the investment part of the stock market into the day trading part, they don't understand that day trading is leverage. At some point, for example, I was leveraged 100 to 1 as a beginning proprietor trader. And that was the problem because I'm still responsible for losses, of course. But for if I have $10,000 account, I'm trading $1 million account. But my psychological problem or my psychological state was not ready for that. Not to mention, I was not used to trade $1 million account. I was only used to trade maybe $50,000 account, 80,000, 30,000. So that over leverage, I just felt like I should dump $1 million in every trade so I can make the home run every trade. And that was the biggest mistake that I've ever done in the beginning. That just blew my account so many times. So many times I had to transfer money into the account, sometimes overnight because I was already in the red. And the firm, of course, needed me to settle the negative balance. So over leverage is a problem, but it's a blessing at the same time. If you do have a good risk reward ratio, if you do have your own trading plan and you understand what was going on, over leverage is your friend as long as you don't abuse it, especially in a winning day. Once you make your profit targets, you can over leverage a little bit to make a lot more money in that day. But if you're not careful, euphoria hits, you start losing everything and then some. So, yeah, over leverage is one of the biggest problems in day trading to new traders, and I was a victim of it as well myself. It's only down to 3 elements: probability, risk, and reward. And yet, sometimes you have to sacrifice 1 or 2 of them to gain the other. Absolutely. Trading is probabilities game. It's probabilities game, just like flipping the coin. If you flip a coin that's perfectly balanced, you get a 50-50 probability of heads or tails. What now if the coin is weighed more on one side, you will actually have higher probability toward that weighted side, not 50-50 anymore. And that's exactly what traders trying to gain, is to put the weight on their side or to put the edge on their side so they can profit from trades. And not every trade is going to be profitable, just like not every coin flip is going to be a win. So probability, absolutely, it's a probabilities game trading. Uh, risk and reward is just part of your trading plan. You have to have a trading plan, and that trading plan has to say, I'm not going to risk more than $100 to gain $500. And you either get a hit, your stop loss hit at $100 or your profit target at $500. That's the only 2 options. So risk and reward is just part of trading. You cannot separate risk and reward from others, in my opinion. But you're on point. I'm assuming you've been trading for a while, and it's great to read comments from people who really understand the game of day trading, not just listening to the news or, it's good. Something's going to go to $1 million in no time. So awesome.